the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
You gotta start imagining.
No, not until he beats Arrow. I really do. I think that he's biting off a lot to chew and getting in the ring with Errol Spence. I think he wins that fight. He does something that is just marvelous and spectacular and special. I think he wins that fight, and I have to really pay attention to what he did and get ready for him.
So you don't think if he gives a competitive going that he sticks around 147?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Especially if he's competitive, if the fight's close, if the fight is entertaining and as great as we expect it to be, there's no telling what he would do,
Shawn, do you think you'll fight again before the end of the year?
I handled this guy in one round. We'll look to do that.
Shawn, I always see you ringside at the Blood-Face fights. A fight that I think in the last day or two was being talked about is Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Oh, really?
I tried to confirm it today, but I got this motion. So if that fight does happen, what are your thoughts on that as a boxing fan?
Yeah, we saw a lot from Deontay Wilder in his last fight with Ortiz. We saw him give it, and we saw him take it for the first time. And then, yeah, man, good to see you. And we saw him give it back.
Right.
How special he was that night, Tyson Fury is someone who has literally grown up fighting, has literally grown up in this sport. This is his sport, boxing is his sport, So I think that that would be probably the most toughest boxing fight that Deontay has been in. The fight with him and Ortiz for me was so great because I could see what was going on. Deontay, his rhythm is based on fighting. Once you fight, he starts to let him go. He touches you, game over. And Ortiz is a southpaw. He you got to throw first, and then then he'll counter you, and then he'll make it happen. A lot like the other night, he set up that big left hand, but it was based off of the guy that he was fighting, the Romanian guy, throwing a punch. He was able to counter that guy with the hook and then land the left. So I saw that for like 2 rounds, and people started to boo a little bit. I'm like, just wait for it, and it happened. I think that the Tyson Fury fight is way different. I think Tyson's gonna come out and try to use his reach. I think it'll be a competitive fight from the outside, and I think that Deontay will be trying to gun for him with that right hand.
Do you think that fight needs to marinate a little bit for the same reason that you and Keith Thurman wouldn't even be great as a next fight?
It just marinated for me, so
Really?
it just marinated for me. Yeah, especially, he's been talking about fighting Anthony Joshua for so long.
Right.
I don't even know the last time Tyson Fury fought, so I don't know, man. Sometimes you let it marinate too much. You got me and that fight has never happened with me and Keith. The fight we had was an instant classic.
That fight wouldn't even really
that one too. So boxing, man, it's all about timing.
Sure.
5 questions. Favorite food?
Lasagna.
Best vacation spot?
My lady and I did Hawaii 2 years ago. That was the best.
Last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw, I saw 2. Huh?
Equalizer?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Good.
I actually saw Incredibles twice, but I've seen something since then, but I don't remember what it was.
Favorite R&B artist?
I saw many of them out there. First one that came to my mind was Johnny Gill.
Okay.
So we could say New Edition.
Okay. One person, dead or alive, you'd like to sit down and have dinner with?
Maybe Muhammad Ali. Yeah, maybe Muhammad Ali. I think that for me that goes beyond boxing. I think you have the classic Jesus, which I hope to do eventually someday. My grandfather, my dad's dad. Never had the opportunity to meet him, so maybe him.
If you could play any other sport besides boxing, what would it be?
It would be football. Grew up playing football, love football. Still tune into it every Sunday.
Who's your team?
Favorite team is the Cleveland Browns.
Sorry.
And everybody says their best week is bye week, and I hate bye week because I got nothing to do.
Excellent, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up?
You got me already.
No, man. Never.
Frank.
I saw you out there eating, Frank. Yeah, they kicked you out.
Oh, you're going to kick me out, man.
They kicked you out. Good to see you,
My buddy, I
Frank.
know you a long time already.
Yeah.
Where are you going to train?
We mean here?
Yeah. Are you going to train
We'll
here?
actually be here for a week. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, try to talk to somebody and see where we're going to be. I don't know. My dad's got it all planned out. So,
What gym are you going to use?
we would normally be at Gleason's, but I know he talked to Andre Rozier. So, we may
That's Saddam Ali's gym.
we may go over there or something like that. So, yeah, we'll see. Try to figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll get good
We'll
work.
find out. We'll find out.
Yeah,
You
try
got
to figure
3 or 4 minutes you can get
it. Yeah. You good?
Yeah, he's actually
well,
gonna sit down.
Okay.
All right, Shawn. I got to catch a train, man.
I'll see you later, all right? I'll see you later, Frank.
Sean, if I could just ask you, going back into Mikey's situation and him wanting to fight Spence and Darren, that'd be great. Many fans have said what seems more logical and what another fight the fans would like to see is Mikey versus Lomachenko.
Yeah, I saw that, and then people were saying, oh yeah, he's running away from 35, so he has to fight Lomachenko, so on and so forth. That is, that too would mark him as greatness, getting in the ring with Lomachenko, who has been virtually unstoppable to this point, with, obviously the one blemish on his career, but what, his second or third fight or something like that. He can go up or down, man. That's the beautiful part about boxing right now, man, is you got options.
Do you feel as if Mikey's rushing? We all know he's a champion, Darren would be great, but do you think he might be going a little too much? Do you think the fight with Lomachenko would be a little more suitable for him?
Without going into detail, yes. I think that that's it. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, you got it.
Shawn, do you and your dad ever have a conversation about kind of the damage you incur in the ring, and you have a very roughhouse style? You guys have like an honest talk about that? I know the Granados fight, some people were whispering you took a little bit more damage than they expected you to.
Than we expected, yeah. And that actually was just a hand. Other than that, everything was good after that fight, which is a blessing. Was just a hand, when it actually ended up just being a little bruise on the bone, and the muscles were stressed too. So that's taken care of. We have not had any open discussion about our, my fighting style, or the damage that I potentially could have incurred to this point in my career, but we know it. We know it. We deal as much science in boxing as we do with just getting prepared for the fight itself. So we have definitely policed everything, and to this point I'm healthy, and I'm blessed. Thank you. Nice seeing you, big dog.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.